Welcome to the Retention Center in Blackboard Learn Self-Paced Training Center for Online and Digital Resources, Springfield Technical Community College. This video is part of a dedicated format of self-paced tutorials for faculty, staff, and students at Springfield Technical Community College. Using a series of online tools, you will be able to learn about teaching, learning, or technologies, and assess your own learning and knowledge afterwards. Retention Center and Blackboard Learn, utilizing data to assist at-risk student and improve instruction strategies. Our presentation outlines the following sequence. First, we will talk about the feature, then about considerations with the tool. Then we will go through instructions on how to use the tool. We will round the corner with some teaching tips and then conclude with instructions on how to continue your learning and get support. Let's talk about this feature. The Retention Center provides faculty with an easy way to discover which students in their courses are at risk. The criteria for determining at-risk status can be based on course activity, grades, course access, and missed deadlines. In this self-paced module, you will gain a greater insight on how to use the Retention Center. Before we look at the tool, let's take some look at some considerations. The risk factors in the Retention Center are based on predefined criteria. If these criteria are not carefully selected or adjusted for the context of your specific course, students might be mislabeled as at risk when they aren't, or vice versa. It's important to maintain student confidentiality, so be cautious about sharing data or insights from the Retention Center. Make sure you are compliant with FERPA, Family Educational Rights, and Privacy Act when accessing and using student data. Just like course reports, the Retention Center provide data and outlets for automatic communication with students. Instead of only relying on automated notifications or messages, make sure to keep strengthening your interpersonal relationships with your students. While the Retention Center provides quantitative data on student performance and engagement, it's essential to incorporate qualitative insights as well. Consider other forms of feedback, like student surveys or direct communication, to gain a complete picture of student engagement and performance. Beside indicators of at-risk students, the system also provides you, the individual faculty, with a dashboard of your activity in the course. This information is not available to administration, Blackboard administrators, or the instructional design staff, so utilize the feedback in the system to provide you as a touchstone for how you might improve as well. As your course progresses, continuously review and adjust criteria and rules in the Retention Center to ensure that they remain relevant. While the Retention Center can be a valuable tool for identifying at-risk students, it's crucial to use it judiciously, keeping the above considerations in mind. So let's dive into how to use the tool. First, we will review the features of the Retention Center and then do a deeper dive into its use. Risk factors. Blackboard's Retention Center has default rules that trigger alerts when students meet criteria, such as not accessing the course for a week, missing deadlines, or scoring below a certain grade threshold. Faculty can customize them or add new rules tailored to their specific course's requirements. The Retention Center dashboard presents a quick view of which students are at risk and why. This makes it easier for instructors to intervene and offer support where needed. Monitoring. Faculty can determine if there are specific students they want to keep track of and monitor other aspects of the course, such as student success. Notifications. Depending on the settings, faculty can receive automated notifications of students considered at risk based on set criteria. Communication. Faculty can email directly to students from the Retention Center to at-risk students to offer support, resources, or reminders. Faculty can view detailed data on particular students' performance and activity and adapt their interventions to the individual needs of the student. So let's talk about how the Retention Center works. We will review the risk table, your activity, customization, and monitoring. As we start to wrap up, let's talk about a couple teaching tips. Know what you're getting into. Before diving in, make sure you thoroughly understand the purpose and functionalities of the Retention Center. It's primarily designed to help you identify and support at-risk students early in the course. Blackboard, like many online platforms, undergoes regular updates and changes. Make sure you understand how it works and seek updates about any changes to the Retention Center's functionality or features as you start to use it. Reach out to the instructional design staff or Blackboard administrator if you have any questions. Familiarize yourself with other tools in Blackboard. The Retention Center is just one tool. Ensure you use other indicators and your intuition as an instructor when gauging student progress and engagement. Do a deeper dive into the performance dashboard or review the self-paced training on the course reports tool in Blackboard. Collaborate with colleagues. This is a new tool for most faculty. Reach out to see if fellow colleagues are also exploring this tool in their courses. Instructional design staff will know who completed this self-paced tutorial and may be able to guide you to interested folks as well. Whether formal meeting or coffee chats, share best practices and strategies with fellow peers. By discussing your experiences, you can discover new approaches or solutions to common challenges faced when using the Retention Center. While the Retention Center in Blackboard is a powerful tool for enhancing student success in courses, it's essential to approach its use thoughtfully and strategically. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us at digitallearning@stcc.edu.